Jamil. Welcome back to Healthy and Happy Living with Tiryak. Hopefully you can hear my smile. Today we are interested in diving into stories, strategies, and people shaping the future of healthcare. We are thrilled to welcome a leader in the pharmacy space. Joining us is Dr. Arthur Andrawes, the pharmacy manager at DeliverIt, a company that is redefining medication access and pharmacy care through innovation and customer-focused solutions. With a strong background in clinical pharmacy and operations, Dr. Andrawes brings a wealth of experience to the table, bridging the gap between traditional pharmacy services and evolving demands of modern healthcare. Hello, Dr. Andrawes. How are you?
Hello, Dr. Dalia. Thanks for letting me here in your podcast. Thank you for having me in this episode, and I will do anything I can do to help all the pharmacy market and pharmacists who are going to start their journey soon.
Thank you. In this episode, we'll explore the new trends in medication delivery, what it means to manage a pharmacy in tech-driven world, and Dr. Andrawes' insights on the challenges and opportunities facing pharmacists today. This is a conversation you won't want to miss. Dr. Andrawes, please share with us the highlights of your journey from studying pharmacy to becoming a pharmacy manager at DeliverIt.
Okay, great. So I'm a foreign grad, so I started my pharmacy studying in Egypt, in a college in Cairo. Then I moved to US after I finished my college. As any new person in US, there's a lot of barriers for anyone here. So I started to study from the scratch. I was able to pass through it by other people's experience too. So they helped me how to study. Step by step, I was able to finish all my exams in the beginning. The hardest part was the TOEFL for sure. Everybody immigrant to US know how the exam is very hard. Then I moved to New York. I started trying to find a job even after I had my license. I stayed for 3 months trying to find a job. It's not easy. Still, I keep morning and night, apply 100 times. I didn't give up. And then I get accepted by CVS, which is very hard, but by applying every time I find a position, it was a very hard store. That's why nobody wants to work there. It was 24 hours. I was dispensing up to 1,000 prescriptions a day, and it was an hour and a half driving from my home. I accepted, and I said I have to take the step. You have to balance between hard work and how to use your skills. In the beginning, you have to use your hard work first, so you can show how you have the ability to take more steps in the future with the career. I was able to learn a lot here in Texas because when I moved was during COVID time. I know some people even came from overseas. When they opened the airport, they came from overseas to take the vaccines. So you have to understand what the people need, what the patient needs. That will make your life more easy. After that, I was trying to learn something new, which is compounding. It's not in retail. I was able to get some network with dermatologists, with Texas Children's Hospital, so I can get compounding patient. I took some classes, some courses. I was able to make an account with a very huge company. It's called Fagron Academy, which can give you the formula, can teach you everything. So we start get some compound from Texas Children's Hospital, and that's how I'm working now as a pharmacy manager in a compounding pharmacy like DeliverIt.
Excellent. Dr. Andrawes, what is the role of technology in improving patient adherence and access?
That's actually very good question. So nowadays we have a lot of apps which is full of technology to help people to stick to their medication regimes, especially for elderly. Most of the patients I have now, very old people, they have Alzheimer's disease. They forget how to take medication and when they take the medication. So they have an app that can, even they cannot use it, but connect to their son and daughters or whoever live with them or their nurse. They can give them alarm if the patient cannot, if the patient forgot to take medication. Some of this technology that connect with some sensors applied to your shoulder that can give you alarm if your blood sugar went down, or if your blood sugar is high, give you some beeps, and the nurse by the app can send you the dose direct to a pump to the sensor, and you don't have even to inject yourself. So that will help you to be at least safe for elderly people. Also, technology can help a lot for decreasing mistakes in pharmacy. Like now they have in some pharmacies they can screen the medication in the system itself. I remember when in CVS, if the technician typed medication in the wrong direction or wrong name, the system itself, when you verify, can catch it and can block the process in your verification. Even if you are overwhelmed and tired, you cannot catch it. The system can catch it for you, and you can at least that will help to decrease any mistakes or any dispensing error. Also, some system now can help you in compounding. Like before, we used to mix everything manual. Now they have technologies that can measure everything for you and mix it for you. You just need to verify the last step. That's really can save your time and can increase how your dispense, and increase how the number of your patient will save every day.
Excellent. So a lot of advances.
Yes, that's true.
Please give us some highlights about balancing automation with human touch in pharmacy.
So as a benefits, it gives a lot of benefits to the patients. For example, if you have a new drug now, the research starts for 4 or 5 phases. Before it takes up to 10 years, but with the new system, the new technology, this can be done in a couple of weeks. So that will accelerate any new medication for the patients, like they're really in need, especially like oncology. A patient has cancers. Instead of going to trial, sometimes they go to a hospital and try to put themselves as a hopeless case to just take a new medication as a trial, because they lost the hope. So with this decreasing in time to get a new medication from the research, they can have really medications that already passed all the researches, and they can just use it right away instead of put themselves in risk of trial. Even in some pharmaceutical company now, they have like a robot in a human body that can even inject their medication in that robot and see any side effects, any contraindication. All this can be done with automation and by new technology.
Okay. Dr. Andrawes, what are the future trends in pharmacy practice, and where do you see the industry heading?
What I see the industry heading, the industry in pharmacy reached the peak during COVID era, and then start going down as if I talk about like a retail side, people now preferred to not go to retail pharmacy. They preferred like mail order pharmacy. They like delivery more than going to the store themselves. Some people like they trying even to go to spend the time they are sick during their sickness time in the hospital, as their insurance can cover it. But from this year, I can feel that people starting going back to traditional way, which is good, because I like to be face to face with patients that will create a network between you and them. Even sometime I can say an example. I was talking to a patient before. I know all his medical regime. I was joking with him, and all of a sudden I found that he's eating a lot of food that has potassium in it. That's a really true story. And in his chart, he's taking all blood centers, which can interfere with Plavix, they can interfere with all potassium-rich food.
Oh.
So I try to know like how to avoid this, how to make a gap between even vitamins have potassium and medication 4 to 6 hours. This face-to-face, it will not happen at all if you have a mail order pharmacy, if the patient is not have a relation with you. If the patient just come in and out, you will not have time to talk with the patient. You're not gonna find any contraindication, any side effects can affect your patient health. So what I see from this year that people start coming back to the pharmacy, which is really good. So I'm very happy that I can see pharmacy going step by step to a better situation. Also, I can see it's kind of financially direction when they start in a pharmacy making good profit than before, which is now. So they can hire more technician with you. That can you have more help. You can focus on your role as a pharmacist to monitor your patient health and safety. So I can feel that future-wise, pharmacy is going to a good position than before.
Okay, great. Please share with us some of your strategies for building trust and rapport with patients without face-to-face interaction.
Okay, so this is a really good question. In most of the pharmacy now, they do deliveries. So when you send any delivery, it has to have a link or a barcode for the patient to scan, has an emergency number to reach a pharmacist at any time. But some patients, they don't know about it. So they built up a new system called outcomes. So in outcomes, it connects not even to your patient, which you have in your system, it has the patient in your area. So if they can catch your zip code with this patient through the insurance, you have a list, you can call them and you say, hi Mr. For example, Mr. Smith, your regime is missing one of very important medication, you have to take it. Like if you're diabetic, you need to take statin to protect you from heart disease or from high cholesterol that can lead to stroke. So when you call them, I know some people that you think you're a scam, but most of people who understand that a new website or a new system in the pharmacy, they give you the information and they, okay, please call my doctor and suggest this new treatment for me. So if patient can get this new treatment and they feel the difference, they start build trust with you, and they can even wherever you can tell them, they can trust you even for food, for the over-counter medication, for vitamins. I have a lot of examples of this. Even for the trust they reach, if you are not in the pharmacy or on vacation, they're not gonna talk to anyone until you come back. That's how the trust reach. It's not a good situation because sometimes you need someone to talk to, but it shows you how it's very important remotely how to build a network with you and with your patient and customers.
Perfect. So all retail pharmacists now are becoming clinical pharmacists.
Yes, like 99%.
Perfect. Yeah. How do you ensure medication safety and counseling in delivery first model?
Okay, so in pharmacy delivery, there's two different ways. We have drivers can take medication in the same day and we have shipment like mail order. For the pharmacy delivery, most of the drivers are trying to get in as a technician. So they have the right to talk to the patient and know some of the patient privacy, or they call it PHI, which is like privacy health items. So when they talk to the patient, like they can offer them, do you have any question for the pharmacist? Are you missing anything? Do you know how to take your medication? So they introduce a start of the counseling. But if it's a new medication by law, in any state now, if a new medication, before you send it for delivery, you have to call the patient and discuss everything with him and document it. And also in any new prescription, the receipt itself for the delivery has a like QR code The patient can scan it and will give you all the information about the medications you take. Most of the pharmacy now, they have an application on their phones, so patient can even go and chat with a pharmacist if have any language barriers. So the app itself has translation that can translate to the pharmacist and translate back to the patient.
Oh, that's perfect. So from patient-centered care to compounding, and I can see that compounding is becoming a trend. So what is pharmaceutical compounding, if we can explain it to lay street man?
Sure. So compounding pharmacy is a name for pharmacy can try and find a solution for two things: either for patients who need a specific dose or formula which is not available in market, or if it's in a shortage list in FDA website. So for example, all this diabetic medication they take weekly and now they use it as a weight loss. This medication was in shortage list in FDA the last, I can say, a year or 2 years. So pharmacy were able to compound it and make sure the patient has, even with a cheaper price than manufacturer. I know if they remove it, it's really a huge difference, like the one in the market up to 10 times in price. So that can help them really good. And the issue now, after they remove this from the shortage list, they cannot compound it. But if you go to the good part or the premium part, some patients really need some injection, not like weight loss, for vitamin B12, which is once a week too. So in compounds, you can combine this vitamin B12 and the weight loss medication in one syringe. Instead of the patient can inject twice, they can use only one injection. Which is some manufacturers also trying to do it now in vaccines. So I try to combine flu and COVID in one vaccine, so it will save the trip for the patient and save the pain patient can get from injection.
That brings us to the end of today's episode. Dr. Arthur Andrawes, thank you again for joining us today and sharing your insights into the evolving world of pharmacy management and patient care. It's been a real pleasure hearing about the innovative work you and your team are doing at DeliverIt. To our listeners, thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a review, and share this episode with your colleagues. We've got more great discussions lined up, so stay tuned. Until next time, stay curious, stay informed, and take joy wherever you go.